welcome back. WeArEuS and this mess right here we like to call Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Stop that, Lan. It's weird. Stop. Stop. Now, we just finished up talking to Darren, making sure we got the mansion on Heaven's Edge to come up. So, let's move on out and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Okay. These things were on our... What the frick? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Turn order in combat. Your army has engaged in battle. The enemy army is displayed on the right and the Crusader army is on the left. Battles are played out in turn-based mode. The turn order is displayed at the top of the screen. Units with high initiative act first. Once all units have taken their turn, a new round begins and the turn order is repeated. During its turn, a unit can perform one of the following actions. We know how this works. The damage multiplier is determined according to the formula. Attacking units attack plus 21, targets AC. I want to see how far they can move first. Why can't we attack? There we go. Let's actually do it this way. Wait, so what's that? Huh. You have defeated your first enemy army and received a number of finance points. You can use these finance points to hire a general for your army. This can be done by accessing the army window in the left corner of the screen. Generals can use various spells and abilities in combat. Their capabilities grow as their level increases. Generals gain experience by winning battles at the head of their army. Each general belongs to one of three classes as indicated by an icon next to their portrait: fighter, ranger, or wizard. Generals cannot be killed. If an army's general is defeated after 3 days, the general can be assigned to a new army. If the general's army is defeated, okay. So they get suspended for 3 days for being bad at their job. The general's attack and defense are added as a bonus to the attack and AC of all units in their army. The general's power affects the effectiveness of their abilities and spells. Initially, an army can be composed of up to 3 units, but experienced generals who have the Master of Maneuver feat can lead armies made up of a larger number of units. When the battle results in a victory, the general's infirmary brings back some of the lost units. The infirmary size is limited, and thus it prioritizes restoring units of the highest value. Having defeated a band of cultists who had driven the captives from Kennebrez and made the ruins of Valis' gift their temporary base, the commander's army celebrates its first triumph. Unfortunately, the demon worshippers have killed all the citizens and gathered their belongings into a huge pile in the middle of the camp. Gonna go ahead and spend some of those finance points. Okay. All right, we have another army too. Yeah, no. That's my money. The money is mine. But if we spend money on materials, I just wanted a freaking general. Is there really so much to ask? What happened to the rest of his head? Anyway, we can move these guys up. Oops. Oh, that's us. Oh well. You've spotted a traveling merchant. Do you wish to meet with them? Yes. Let's make sure we get her on her high horse. Skeletal. Yeah, no, this is fine. Anything else? So, can I talk to you about buying one of those? I mean, a flaming horse? Come on. Could you be any cooler?
Lead on.
There have been no perception checks or any others.
It is no trouble.
Yeah, this is fine. A skeleton is walking across the waste. He moves with pep in his step, humming a tune. His skull bobs in chorus with the humming, making the coins inside his head clink rhythmically. Next to him, nightmarish horses of flame and shadow draw a cart loaded with valuable-looking items. Upon seeing you, the skeleton offers a dramatic and hearty wave. Good evening to you there. Or is this what days look like in your world, Wound? Can't really tell, but no matter. Be it day or night, the skeletal salesman always has the best deals you can find. Anywhere. He proudly sweeps his bony hand over the goods in his carts. Ha! Here I was planning to attract new customers with the offer of a free potion of Fox's cunning, but I can see you don't need one. Pleased with his joke, the skeleton utters a rasping chuckle. Yeah, I suspect he's a really high level if he's just wandering around the edges of the world wound. You know? So, what do you sell? Oh, I have the widest choice of merchandise. Right now, I've got a fine selection of medicinal? Jeez. Oh, that's a rough one. I've got a fine selection of medicinal mystical spell thingies every wizard could want. By the way, could you advise me what would sell best in these parts now? I have a choice for exotic wares from faraway lands. Then there's the personal protection equipment and a whole arsenal for a hunter. Best-selling goods right now are items from the hunter's arsenal. Probably armor, right? Items from the hunter's arsenal. Medicinal, mystical spell thingies. This probably dictates what he's going to be selling the next time I find him. Or he finds me. we're not hurting for armor, and we've got a number of people that actually don't even wear any, so that's not going to help us much. Also, if he's got named things, then we're just not going to be able to afford it anyway. So why not exotic wares? I don't need free potions. The skeleton joyfully rattles the coins in his skull. Here, take a good look. Pick anything you like. Buy all of it. We got a shock quarterstaff. No. Haramaki. Okay. Yep, this is about as expensive as I was expecting it to be. Scroll of Mage Armor. I see. Prison. We've got a... Just gonna go ahead and take that. Uh... no, he's still selling the same stuff. Well, what can you do? Well, we're out of here. As soon as I can find... There it is, the out of here button. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to go with this one. Yep. Okay. First, I need to see how many finance points we have left. Finance. Okay, that's good. Good. Yes. Hold on. The activating unit inflicts a negative 2+ power divided by 20 penalty for 2 attack rounds. Or we just go with this one like I intended. Never mind. She costs 600. It's probably because of the size of them, maybe? Hmm. And now there is only Crusader Army 1. Okay. We've got a good number of demon armies up ahead, so let's do this. Conundrum Unsolved. Ancient ruins that Sarkorius inherited from the unknown builders of the Earthfall times. The Sarkorians dubbed this place Conundrum Unsolved. Scattered all over the walls of the ruins are numerous pressure plates, buttons, and levers, the purpose of which one can only guess. Ah, okay. They have to wait until, I guess, a day to get their movement points back. It's fine, I guess. Moving on about my own business. Ugh.
You aren't from a noble family, right? You were taught to fight and read prayers, but I can pick a street rat out of a crowd of aristocrats.
Right. And they keep looking at me like I'm about to blow my nose on the curtains, especially the ones whose nightly services don't go any further than marching in parades.
We failed a lower religion check.
We march ahead.
We get Sela on her
Rely
horse.
on me.
Tran and Asti.
Our path leads on.
And there's a third one over here. Through the mist, you spot the flickering flames of a campfire. 3 figures wrapped in crusader cloaks are huddled next to it. A stout, smiling dwarf, a brash, dark-haired halfling, and a delicate-looking woman who appears to be very young. The crackling campfire is driving away the bleak fog and promising warmth and rest for tired legs. Noticing you, the halfling's hand jerks toward his weapon, but then he relaxes. Hey, it's the commander himself. Don't just stand there, have a seat by the fire. It's a bit damp today. You might as well dry off at least. In an amicable gesture, he passes you a large mug that smells of freshly brewed tea. First, always first, we have to look around. The location for the camp was chosen wisely. It's safe and quiet here. No tracks in sight. The air is calm, but an odd feeling of wrongness lances through you like a sting from an angry wasp. Something's wrong. It's quiet here, alright. As the grave. I don't know why, but I don't like the feel of this place. It makes my scales stand on end. Who are you? We failed the world knowledge check. Frontline scouting party. Our senior sent us ahead to look for ambushes. We've been walking all day, so we're making a bivouac. Go ahead, help yourself to some tea. It's an honor for us to be sharing a campfire with the commander. The dusty boots, the patched cloaks, the mess kits lying next to the campfire all mark these 3 as seasoned scouts. A broad smile blossoms on Sela's face. I never thought we'd run into such jovial company out here. I don't suppose you guys have anything stronger than tea in your canteens. Catching the halfling's conspiratorial look, she smiles even brighter. Rubbing his hands excitedly, Wojciech casts a hopeful look at the mug of tea, then at you. Chief, just so you know, walking away from campfires with folks to give you free food is a sin in the eyes of the gods. What are your names? Proudly lifting his chin, which bears a white scar, the halfling says, I'm Sergeant Velm. Leader of this gang of what is... Okay. I'm Sergeant Velm, leader of this gang of daredevils. You can tell by Velm's appearance that he's a fighter. He sports a nose that's been broken more than once, well-fitting gear, and a gutsy spark in the eyes. All the hallmarks of a feisty, courageous warrior. The dwarf grunts and grins. Why would you call our heroic gang us? Jeez, what? I know what's wrong. I'm reading ahead of what I'm saying. I like the lighting on these rocks right here. Anyway. Why would you call our heroic squad a gang, Velm? I'm Tran, foot soldier, cook, quartermaster, and the mother hen of this lot. And the one who sets up the tent for Asti, given that she doesn't even have the muscle to drive a stake into the ground. With a smirk, Tran glances at the woman who immediately turns red in the face. The sweet and terribly young cleric opens her mouth to say something but shuts it immediately and blushes even more. Finally, she mutters sheepishly. I'm Asti. These two, at your service, Commander. I don't want to sit at the campfire because then that may force me to drink whatever it is they're offering, and I don't trust that. We notice that something's wrong with this place, but we don't know what just yet. But the last thing I want to do is turn to... Well, I'm not against violence, but I don't want to attack people that haven't actually done anything, whoever they may actually be. Of course, they're not, well, they probably are scared, as you would expect, but if they're really seasoned scouts, they're perfectly fine with this. If I sit by the campfire, they're most likely going to end up consuming whatever, well, food and drink they have to offer. But I don't want to just attack them. He lied. Smirking brazenly. Good God, what the frick, man? Smirking brazenly, the halfling licks his lips with a surprisingly long, pustule-covered red tongue. Huh, when you look at that, he didn't buy it. Enough of this masquerade then, everyone. No more games. The figures by the fire ripple and transform. 3 gray-haired and dark-skinned elves watch you as, with mocking sneers, their twisted, grimacing faces look demonic. From the haze, more previously unseen shadows materialize. They're all just as loathsome and unsettling. The campfire emits a sickly, sweet, intoxicating smell, and in the squat kettle you see some slimy mushrooms swimming in disgusting, boiling slurry. What was the point of this charade? Lady Anna Moore desires your head, and will gladly deliver it. The elf whose voice's Tran was so convincing lets out a repulsive snicker. You monsters! Sela looks at those who appeared to be trusted allies a moment ago with open disgust. How did I not see what you are right from the start? Dumb paladin. You really think your ability to sense evil can't be fooled? Lady Anamora taught us long ago how to trick the likes of you. May as well do a little bit of information gathering before we put these guys in the ground. I was going to say dirt. And then at the very last second I swapped to ground. Thought I had pulled it off convincingly. Until I felt the I in dirt come through in ground. Who are you? The one who was pretending to be the halfling Vel makes a face, mimicking you in an obnoxious voice. Who are you? We're servants of Lord Descari, and you are the pitiful insect that got caught in our web. The elf who was masquerading as the cleric Asti gives you a lecherous smile, enthusiastically dragging her tongue along the blade of her dagger. Did you like sweet little Asti? Did you want to play with her in your tent? Okay. All of you die. I love it when the prey tries to fight back.
They will break against our resolve.
So... really, my main thing was that I just didn't want Sela ending up off of her horse. Because I was expecting it to turn into something like this, but if she's off the horse, it may end up bugging out again and she can't get back on it. You know how I feel about that. How much health? Oh, it was Woljif that was getting attacked. He says, only finally noticing that his health bar is at red. I can still grease these guys. He's the only one with precise strike. So why? That's weird. But at the very least, none of them have spell. Wait. Immune to sleep. Immune to sleep. 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 And they have spell resistance. This is going to be a mite bit harder than I had thought. You first.
The light, take you!
What is the deal with the Woljif hate? What the actual frick? No. No. It's one thing if Woljif was just knocked unconscious. I can account for that. I can easily get him back on his feet later. But him being outright killed, I'm not dealing with that kind of BS. So Sela's on her horse. Let's leave him here. As a matter of fact, I can go ahead and do it this way. That's that.
This war must end.
Just in case there's more Woljif hate. He's now got the... deflection bonus to AC. Why the frick not?
Yes.
Okay, then... thankfully, none of them... oh, but they do have spell resistance, so that's an issue. Oh, whatever. Still... what other things do we have on offer here? Dispel magic. Good, good, good.
Skip
This...
the pleasantries.
activate Activate Archon's aura. What else do I want him to do? That's a single target cast.
No reason to pause.
I don't think we actually need this. None of them have physical resistances. In addition, all critical hits automatically confirm. Okay, so now he's got the good juju. Right,
Something
land.
wrong?
Oh, you better believe it. This only counts for saving throws.
Always be ready for the worst.
Anything else? Horse doesn't have anything to cast. Sela doesn't have anything else.
Awaits us.
And how many? He only got 2 mirror images? Really? What an actual ripoff. Okay. Sucks that I end up having to waste freaking spells on this mess. I could just leave, true. But I'm not about to leave these guys here to fool someone else who's as stupidly trusting as Sela is. Yeah, we know the deal. Failed the knowledge check. Perception, probably going to... Oh, we succeeded. Make sure we get the answers.
Defeat is not an option.
We have a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's the problem. They can't be put to sleep, so we have to keep that in mind. We actually need to move her back. The hate is currently on Morrow.
Into the fray!
Who is now going to cool right the frick out of here. Thank you. Goodbye. As far as you can go.
Cover me, all right?
What the actual... That's what we like to see. Right, he's staggered. still firing at Morrow. What the actual frick is this madness? And then there's another one up here. Who did this one fire at? Mr. Ed missed every single shot. We don't need to use vital shots.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There's yet another one. This is going to be a bad day. Jeez. They gave it their all, didn't they? Who got hit? Morrow? I think you'll be fine. Could have bounced to this one too, but he got the reflex save.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Mr. Ed didn't get a turn. Or an attack. What the frick? I think this is going to be the smart move. Summoning the Azada would be a standard action. That'll have to wait. Lowballed it, didn't you?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
A little bit of owies. But we can cure that. Yeah, do it this way. I don't want to make Daran any more of a target than he already is. Thankfully, no one noticed him yet.
Tactical retreat! No, it's your fault.
Okay.
You won't survive me.
Oh good, finally someone is face down. How far would he have to move to actually be able to do this? And every single one of them saved. If I use AoE healing, Woljif dies. Let's check Mr. Ed's health. He's fine. 2 failed the saving throws, so 2 of them are now blind. And now he's under.
Assist me at once.
Right.
Endure this.
Go.
I thought you didn't want to lose me.
Right, I forgot they have spell resistance too.
Into the fray!
I'm confused as to why he can't drink a potion now.
Go.
Well, this guy is in deep trouble. They're all blessed, so no need to worry about that. She had her face caved in for trying to be an archer in melee combat. Oh, that feels good. First things first. Can we even reach this? Oh, that's why.
Make every strike count.
Go.
Assist me well. This is inglorious.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Well, this is a bundle of problems I don't want. Here's something for you to do.
Go. Yes.
We don't have any, do we? Looking for a potion of enlarged person, but we don't have that.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
whiffed every single one. Now the shield grants her damage reduction, so we'll keep it.
The light, take you.
Okay. Land is going to go ahead and take that one personally. No need for you to exist anymore. Let's move him up. Oh, he's fine. We'll use the third one. Well, that is a lot of corpses. Wojif
My
needs
tail is restless.
to spell this. Why I didn't use create pit, I'll never know. Anyway, let's rifle through their pockets. Nothing of value whatsoever. Great. Hold on. Nope, it's just a normal +2 temporary enhancement. What a waste. And you
We
can
will
search
win
this.
war.
Anything else?
Yet another obstacle.
Whoa. What? What? Are you actually kidding me?
Surrender or else!
Into the fray!
Too late for apologies!
No glory without risk! The light take you!
Our time has come.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back Tuesday with another video, and that's all I've got. So with all that said, we will see you next time.